Hello! So today I am going to talk about how to make a Bitmoji classroom and how to embed that into your Canvas page. So first off, this can be very time consuming and can be a rabbit hole. So I really suggest on Facebook looking for Bitmoji classroom groups because a lot of people post their slides so you can kind of take the pieces that you like, add your Bitmojis and add your hyperlinks in, and it makes it a lot easier. I will make sure when I send this out to also kind of send out some templates that you can use as well. But I'm going to start by teaching you how to do it from a basic blank Google slide. So first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead to Insert, and you're going to go to Image and click Search the Web. First thing you want to do is your background. So if you go ahead and you type in floor and wall background, you will come up with some options. This one here is a good one because the floor to wall ratio is really perfect for a classroom. There's also a couple good with brick ones that I like to use a lot. You can also do it where you find a floor sample and a wall sample, but doing this in one step makes it a little bit easier for you. So I'll go ahead and click the one I want, and you'll click Insert into your slide. Go ahead and fit that for your entire slide. And you may have to do some cropping to make it fit in your slide. All right. Let's go ahead and crop this down. All right, so there we got the background for our classroom. Next, you want to think what kind of classroom you want to have it. If you want to have traditional with a desk and computer, the number one thing I always like to put in mind, just because it's easy to put information up, would be a chalkboard or a whiteboard. So you'll just go back to Image and go to Search the Web again. And this time I'm going to look for a chalkboard. All right, this looks like a good one. You can take your time and kind of look through all of them to find what you want. And then we'll just kind of fit it to size to where it looks good in your classroom. So now the cool thing about using a chalkboard is that you can add some writing to it. So I will just go up here and click on a text box. Make it as big as you want it. And I'm just going to put a quick welcome message. And of course, you can make it pretty. Change the font. And we got that going for us. All right, so to add any furniture in it, the one trick you want to do, you're going to go back to the search the web, and let's say I want to add a chair. So I'll put chair, and then the keyword here is transparent background. So that way it doesn't have the white background around it. There are a lot of apps and stuff that you can use to edit it yourself. It's a little time consuming, so I like to go right for transparent background. I'm going to find this cool pink chair, and you'll insert that in, and you can see there's no background behind it, which is perfect for what I want. All right, and now you can keep adding stuff as much or as little as you want in your classroom. You can add some personal touches. I've seen people add pictures of their actual pets in it. For my one classroom, I have a computer and I have books, which is really cool because I can actually link it to the resources. But for the sake of time, I'm going to leave this as is and show you how to add to your Bitmoji. So First thing to do is to make a Bitmoji account. If you just Google Bitmoji, you can make it, and then you want to add it as a tool extension on Chrome. This way you can get your Bitmojis without the background. So I'll just go up here to my extension and click on that. And it's very personalized for my person, for who I am. So you can look through all of these. I mean, there's everything. So kind of the sky's the limit. I'm going to search for sitting because I want to put her in my chair. My chair's actually facing the wrong way, so we're going to click a standing one instead, but standing and no, leaning. Leaning and sitting are my two go-to words to find some good poses to use. So when you find the one you want, go ahead and you will right-click it and copy your image, and then go ahead and paste it in your classroom. I'm going to change this. Want that chair over there. Put her over here. Look like she's leaning on the wall. You can change this around till it looks good. I found a couple of good ones for if you want to tell your students good luck on a test, you can click A+. There is a ton to pick from. This is also a good one, and I feel like an accurate one to start the semester with. All right. So, I don't love it because her legs are gone, but for the sake of showing you how to do this, I'm going to leave it as is. So the next part to do is going to be to add your hyperlinks, and this is kind of what makes the Bitmoji classroom interactive. So if I want to link this to something on my Classes page, so this right here is my Pretend My Classes page. Let's go here to Pages, and I want to link the chair to this page right here. What I'll do is I will copy and paste this. I'll click on that chair. I'm going to right click it. And I am going to scroll down and I don't see it. Nope. Okay, so we're going to go up here to Insert. Link. You'll paste that link in there and you'll apply it. So that way, when it's embedded in your classroom and they hover over this chair, they're going, and they click it, it's going to take them to the page you linked it to. Keep in mind, if you're linking a My Classes page, only students who have access to that My Classes course page will be able to do it. So if you teach multiple sections, you will have to make multiple slides. I can also link the board and the student as well, or my Bitmoji, and that'll make it interactive. So the next part to do once you have it finished is you are going to go ahead and you're going to publish it to the web. If you are making multiple slides for one class, keep in mind you need to make them as different Google slide presentations. So you can only have one slide be visible once you embed it. So if I go on my Google Slides account, I'll have multiple Bitmoji classrooms with just one slide, and that's because that's just kind of the way it works. So I'll go ahead and I'll click Publish to Web. You're going to publish it. Then I'm going to go over here to Embed. And you want to copy that whole embed code right there. And then we are going to go back to our My Classes. And you want to make a new page. So I'm going to call this Test Classroom. And now from here, you're going to go to Insert Edit Media, click on the Embed, and then copy and paste that code right down there. Right, and then we'll go down here and click Save. And then this is what your students are going to see. You can also set this as your home page, so that way when they click on the classes, it's the first thing they see. And if you scroll over here and click on that chair, it's going to bring me to the page I linked it to. All right, so I hope this was helpful. When I send this out, I will send some classrooms that I have either made in the past or gotten from other resources from other groups that make these, so you can kind of take pieces that you like, and hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier for you. But as always, please let me know if you have any questions at all.